What is up, guys? My name is Rob Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 104 of Rob's Best Bets. And in this episode, we'll be delivering picks for opening day in Major League Baseball. Yes, it's finally here. I know this is going to be one of my more highly anticipated videos as well, because you guys have been lighting up my mentions, my messages, and my comment sections. And before we jump into the picks, I just want to give a big shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. And if you do want to get involved with the pick'em videos we're going to be doing with the MLB, definitely go over there and sign up using my promo code ROBDFB, and they will match your first $100 up to 100%. And we're going to be doing those daily during the MLB season, so definitely get locked and loaded over on Underdog Fantasy if you want to take part in those. And last year in MLB, man, we ranked 358.02 units. So this is definitely an exciting time, and I can't wait to dive into another baseball season. And man, what a great time to be a fan of this game, and especially as a bettor as well. And let's get right into this video. Alright, for our first pick of the MLB season, we're heading over to Boston, where we have the Orioles taking on the Red Sox, and this game is going to feature low temps. And although I think the Sox are throwing out the better starting pitcher in Kluber, this Orioles team is going to be picking and prodding at right-handing starting pitching all season long, and I think it starts here. So let's take the Orioles on the money line for 1 unit for our first play of the season. For pick number 2, we are heading down to Tampa Bay, where we have a matchup between the Rays and the Tigers, and I do think Detroit is capable of putting up offensive pressure in this one, which may be enough to keep it tight, or maybe not, but let's throw out the sides here and just take the over of 7 runs for 2 units for our second play of the day. For pick number 3, we are heading out to Seattle, where we have a night game between the Mariners and the Guardians, and this is a great pitching duel, and although I think the under might be worth a sprinkle here as well, I actually like that the Guardians are traveling out to the northwest corner to take on a lineup, rotation, and bullpen that brings some fire. So let's take the Mariners here on the money line for 2 units for our third pick of the day. For pick number 4, we're heading out to New York, where we have the Giants taking on the Yankees, and the wind is going to be blowing in pretty strong on Thursday, and we're about to see really low temps at first pitch as well. And Logan Webb's splits versus righties are very strong, and I do think he can keep them in this game. So let's take the first 5 innings going under 3.5 runs for 2 units. And for an extra unit, let's also throw a unit on the full game under of 7.5 as well. For pick number 5, we are headed out west, where we have the Diamondbacks going up against the Dodgers, and Zach Gallen has officially been named the opening day starter for the D-backs, and this line feels short in terms of public perception. So with that said, let's throw 2 units on the D-backs full game money line, and for an extra unit, let's also sprinkle the first 5 money line for the D-backs as well. For pick number 6, we are heading over to Wrigley, where we have the Cubs taking on the Brewers, and the wind will be blowing out in this game. And last year on opening day, the Cubs were actually able to get to Corbin Burnes, and after a stressful and frustrating arbitration period for Corbin Burnes, I think it's possible we see him falter a little bit on the outside of this season. And even if he's on point, I think Stroman is a gamer, and I think he delivers a quality start here for the Cubbies. So let's take the Cubs on the full game money line for 2 units. And for an extra unit, let's also sprinkle the first 5 money line as well. Alright, for our final pick of opening day, let's head down to Miami, where we have a matchup between the Marlins and the Mets. And I know, it's never fun to fade Scherzer, but I do worry about the Mets' ability to score more than 3 or 4 runs in this game. And I also worry about the Mets' ability to close out this game as well if they do have a lead. And for those reasons, let's lay 3 units down here on the Marlins money line for 3 units for our final play of opening day. All that being said, I really want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and once again, if you do want to get involved with our pick'em videos that we're going to be doing daily in the MLB, head on over to Underdog Fantasy and use my promo code ROBDFB at sign up, and they will match your first $100 up to 100%. But other than that, I just really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me throughout the college basketball season. Obviously, it paid really great dividends for us. We had a great year, and there's still some games left, but now the lines are definitely getting a little bit tighter, and it's getting a little bit frustrating, but obviously there's still value to be had out there. And we've only been doing this channel for, I believe, only 4 months and 1 day, So that gives you an idea of how many units were up in just a 4-month span in the YouTube format, that is. But really want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and if you do want to show some love, head over to Twitter and drop a follow at RobDFB, and you can also drop a like in this video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can comment down below. And as always, y'all, let's keep making that bread, and I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.